How many people do you think want to really hear your story? How many people do you think really want to get connected to you and, be empathetic about your situation? How many people do you think would probably want to just hold your hands and say to you, okay, we can do this together, let's hold hands? The reality is, there are not many of them who are ready to do that for you. Probably none. You cannot always depend on people for your success. You cannot always depend on people for the motivation. You cannot always depend on people to move you, to push you, because they're not always going to be there. So what happens when no one is watching? What happens when your motivator is no more? What happens when the thing that is driving you is no longer driving you? Are you just going to sit back and watch and do nothing? Or are you going to say to yourself that you can do this and you will do it? So when someone was asked what discipline is, he said, discipline is your ability to do something consistently long after the moment of excitement has passed. Do you get it? That means for some time, you have something called the moment of excitement. You have something called the moment of excitement. That is the moment that you've probably just been advised. You've probably just been told that, hey, you need to keep doing this, and you're just sitting on the chair and you're nodding, yes, I really have to. So for that moment, you feel like, yeah, I really have to get better. I really have to improve the standard of my life. That is the moment of excitement. The moment of excitement is probably you even listening to my voice right now, and you say, yeah, it's making sense. I think I want to do this. Now, the moment of excitement is not always going to be there. The motivational video is not always going to be there. The motivational friend is not always going to be there. But your ability to move on, your ability to push yourself, your ability to look beyond all odds and still do that thing that you know you are supposed to do every day. Every day you do that thing because you realize how important that thing is towards your success. You realize how significant that thing is towards your success journey. So you are consciously willing to do anything. The world is not some comic show. The world don't even care about you. The world don't even care about you as much as you think they do. Results is the only substance that you have as an evidence to show for all your efforts. Results is the only substance that you have as an evidence to show for all your efforts. That means even if you go halfway the journey and you stop, there is obviously nobody you can tell your story to. There's obviously nobody who you can say, I was doing it and at this point I decided to quit. Why did you quit? They would ask you that. And some might not even believe you because you have nothing to show for. So the big question is, what are you willing to do to create the results? What are you willing to do to have the result to show for? That is the big question. And for me, I think that is the most important question you need to ask yourself every time. What am I doing to have my results? Because that's your only evidence. That's your only claim. Each of us have an internalized potential in us that we don't even realize. We don't even realize how great we can be only if we make up our minds to. I want to have a result. I want to have something to show for. So I'll keep working and I'll keep doing everything and anything I can do to have my results. What are you willing to do to have your results?